Aunt Joe's attorney had excellent taste. Or at least his decorator did. Drawing a shaky breath, Clare Randall tucked a stray strand of hair back into her chignon and scanned the reception room in the legal office while she and her sisters waited for Seth Mitchell to appear. Dove gray carpeting, rich mahogany wainscoting, an exquisite Yadro figurine on a lighted shelf, an intricate Waterford bowl near the window that sparkled in the sunlight on this late October St. Louis afternoon. It was the kind of quiet, elegant setting that would once have calmed her. But today it did little to settle her turbulent emotions. Instead, it only reminded her of another time, another life. A life that now seemed only a distant memory as she struggled to eke out a living. The door to the inner office opened and her pulse picked up as the distinguished gray-haired attorney appeared on the threshold. With her finances on life support, Aunt Joe's legacy was a godsend. Her work as a substitute teacher barely kept her solvent, so any infusion of capital would help buy her some time to reestablish a permanent teaching career. Seth Mitchell moved toward them. "Good morning, ladies." He extended his hand to each of them in turn as he introduced himself. "Please accept my condolences on the loss of your aunt. She was a wonderful lady." As he ushered them into his office for the reading of the will, Claire let AJ and Morgan precede her, giving each of them an affectionate once-over. Her youngest sister wore her usual eclectic attire, her unruly strawberry blonde hair fighting the comb she'd used today in a vain attempt to tame her locks. But AJ didn't let flyaway hair, or much else, bother her these days, and she seemed excited about hearing the contents of the will. Morgan, on the other hand, wore a bored, impatient, let's get on with this because I have better things to do look. But her sleek, dark copper-colored hair was in perfect order, as was the chic, big-city business attire that befitted her career in the high-stakes advertising world she inhabited. No two sisters could be more different. AJ always took time to smell the flowers. Morgan didn't even notice them. Yet the three of them shared an unshakable bond, one that had only been strengthened as they'd clung together through AJ's tragedy. And her own. Claire tightened her grip on her Gucci purse, wiped a damp palm down the skirt of her designer suit, both remnants of a life that had vanished one fateful day 2 years ago.